Dragnet, which first premiered in 1952. We love the downbeat, monotonous tone of Jack Webb as he played Sergeant Joe Friday. Tonight's skit is not based on any of the Dragnet shows, but is a takeoff from the Johnny Carson show. Tonight we are delighted to have two of Leisure World's Comedy and Humor Club members, Fred Fernbacher and Skip Schoening, appearing as Jack Webb and Johnny Carson in The Copper, Clapper, Caper.
The story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
This is the city, Leisure World in Silver Spring, Maryland. Some people rob for pleasure, some people rob because it's there. You'd never know. My name's Friday, and I'm a cop. I was working the day watch out of robbery. I got a call from the Acme School Bell Company. There had been a robbery.
There's been a robbery.
Yes, sir. What is it?
My clappers.
The clappers?
Yeah, you know those things inside a bell that make them cling?
The clangers.
That's right. We call them the clappers in the business.
A clapper caper.
What's that?
Nothing, sir. Now, can I have the facts? What kind of clappers were stolen?
They were copper clappers
And where were they kept?
in the closet.
Do you have any idea who might have taken the copper clappers from the closet?
Well, just one. I fired a man and he swore he would get even.
What was his name?
Claude Cooper.
You think that?
That's right. Yes, I think Claude Cooper copped my copper clappers kept in the closet.
Do you know where this Claude Cooper is from?
Yeah, Cleveland.
That figures. That figures.
What makes it worse is that they were clean.
Clean copper clappers?
That's right.
What makes you think that Cleveland's Claude Cooper would cop your clean copper clappers kept in the closet?
There's only one reason.
What's that?
He's a kleptomaniac.
Who first discovered your copper clappers were copped?
My cleaning woman.
That figures. Now, let me see if I got the facts straight here. Your clean copper clappers kept in the closet were copped by Claude Cooper, the kleptomaniac from Cleveland. Now, is that about it?
One other thing. If I ever catch kleptomaniac Claude Cooper from Cleveland who copped my clean copper clappers kept in the closet,
Yes?
I'll clobber him.
Fred and Skip. Now we have our next skit, with permission of Art Age Production, performed by Susan Eisenhower, Carol Necker, and Saul Penn. It is entitled The Visitors, and we shall drop in on this loving family.
Knock, knock, knock.
Amberella, Uncle Delbert, how nice to see
Hello, Energy. Don't touch me. I think I'm coming down with a cold.
Oh, dear.
Say, you're putting on a little weight there, aren't you?
It's probably this bulky sweater. Did you have a nice trip?
Nice trip? Not exactly. The roads were rough. Traffic was terrible. I thought we'd never get here.
Oh, dear.
And I got so car sick that I thought I was going to have to stop the car before I threw up, and then I had to take 2 Dramamine, to ease the queasiness.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why don't you both have a seat?
Okay. Oh, this is that magazine I've been looking for. It has that Lapsang Susong chicken with bok choy in it, and I wanted that recipe so badly. Thank you. This is so great to see this.
Will you be sure and take that home with
Oh,
you?
thank you.
How about if I get you a nice cup of refreshing coffee?
I don't think so. Caffeine hurts my nerves, gets to my nerves.
Okay, you're going to have coffee. How about decaf?
I don't think so. We don't like decaf. It tastes like mud.
All right. How about something cool? A nice, refreshing glass of cola.
Cola with all those bubbles makes me burp.
Okay. What about some water?
Water would be just fine. You don't happen to have filtered water, do you? I don't quite trust that stuff that comes out of the pack.
Well, actually, I do use filtered water. Here, I'll pour you some. So, traveling makes you hungry, doesn't it? How about you
It
guys?
sure does.
Well, that's wonderful. I have a fabulous roast beef dinner fix for you with all the trimmings, and it just came out of the oven a few minutes ago.
Roast beef.
Yeah.
That's red meat, isn't it? Stuff clogs your arteries, don't it? Don't you have something a little more healthful?
Well, let me think. Okay, in the refrigerator, I've got some nice fresh vegetables. I can whip up a salad in no time.
All that roughage gives me gas.
Well, we wouldn't want that, would we? How about some pizza? I have a pizza in the freezer. I can put it in the oven.
Pizza gives me heartburn.
Macaroni and cheese?
I'm afraid you'd overcook it. That'd make the noodles sort of mushy. Reminds me of worms.
Well then, let me see. Milkshake.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Nice red apple?
Makes my teeth slip.
Herbal tea and toast?
Not for me. That sounds perfectly tasteless.
Well, I have an idea. Here's some crackers and your water, and after you finish it, why don't we take a nice long walk, and you guys can stretch your legs after your long car ride.
I'm afraid I can't walk. I didn't bring my walking cane.
Okay, how about, well, see here then, movie.
A movie? No. Since John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara stopped working together, there's not been a movie worth seeing.
How about stereo? I've got some fabulous tapes.
Music? Ha! My hearing aid battery starts to go out on the way here. And you know your Aunt Corella's hearing hasn't been very good for a long time.
Eh?
I just hear static.
Good job.
Bits and pieces.
Well then, I have an idea. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? How about, well, let's catch up on some family news.
Sounds good.
Okay, what, have you two been up to lately?
Oh, you know, same old things we always do.
And how about people? What people have you seen that I know?
Same people we always do.
Well, have you been anywhere exciting, interesting?
Sure, all the time.
And how nice for you. Where have you gone?
Oh, you know, same old places we always go.
Is there anything you two especially really like to do?
Yes, we like to do anything and everything.
Okay then, I have an idea. How about I get out a deck of playing cards and we have a nice exciting game of rummy.
Rummy? Oh, I don't think so. That's not a good idea. Gives me a headache.
Well,
But you know what? Say, Energy, what kind of crackers are these? They're really tasty.
Oh, just plain Ritz crackers. Hey, can I get you an ice cube for that water?
No. Ice water gives me a headache behind the eyes.
And how about you, Uncle Gilbert?
No, I think I'll just have another one or two of these crackers. Then we'll have to be going so we can get home before dark.
Yes, Delbert has night blindness. And after dark, he just can't see things right. They all look different to him.
You're leaving? Oh, you're leaving. Oh, time flies, doesn't it?
It sure does. We're having so much fun.
Well, now, don't you all be strangers now, you hear?
Well, you'll have to come and visit us, Energy. After all, you know you are our favorite niece.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say that. Here now, don't forget your magazine here.
Oh, you're going to give me that?
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
You know you don't need an invitation.
Oh, don't worry, I won't wait for one.
You know, Energy, I don't know when I have had such a fun, good time.
Me either. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, we'll see you later. Now we have, thanks, Carol, Saul, and Susan. Hopefully, spring is not too far away. Even if the groundhog saw his shadow, and one of the signs of spring is the beloved game of baseball. So what could be more appropriate than an ode to spring in the form of Bud Abbott and Lou Costello's famous Who's on First, starring Steve Benoff and Mike Schwartz.
Guess what? I'm going to be a baseball player!
Well, Lou, strange as it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Funny names?
Nicknames. Now, on the St. Louis team, we have Who's on First, What's on Second, I Don't Know is on Third.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the players on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, Who's on First, What's on Second, I Don't Know is on Third.
You know the fellas' names?
Yes.
Well then, who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fella's name on first base.
Who?
The fella playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Who is on first?
I'm asking you, who's on first?
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. And why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes. After all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Absolutely.
Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
Huh? St. Louis has a good outfield?
Oh, absolutely.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
Stay out of the infield. The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Wait a minute. You got a pitcher on this team?
Now, wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
Now, When the guy at bat bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw out the guy at first base. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Now don't get excited. Take it easy.
I throw the ball to first base. Whoever it is grabs the ball, so the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. I don't know throws it back to tomorrow. A triple play.
Yeah, it could be.
Another guy gets up, and it's a long ball to center.
Because.
Why? I don't know, and I don't care.
What was that?
I said, I don't care.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Players have the privilege of performing an original play, Party Room Wars, by one of our own, Annette Allen, who was also one of the performers tonight. The cast is large enough that at least one of our players might be your neighbor. We are pleased that the cast consists of some newcomers to our stage, so please make them feel welcome. Now, welcome to a party room somewhere in Leisure World.
Hello, girls. Sorry I'm late. You're late. Oh boy, I can tell this is going to be another one of those days.
I nearly ran over a deer on the way here today.
Excuse me, but could you please keep the noise down over there?
Just ignore them. One little Trump.
One man. Some people think that they own the room and can talk as loud as they want.
What did you say? I don't think I put my hearing aid in right today.
I said some people think they can talk as loud. Oh, never mind.
Two crack.
3-0 Trump. Double. No, Marilyn. Zoptic is not a valid Scrabble word.
It is so. It says so right here in the Scrabble dictionary. But Marilyn, it's not an English. How can it be valid?
Well, for that matter, how could Q I be a valid Scrabble word? That's in the dictionary also. How on earth do you pronounce it anyway?
At least it's not one of those show-offy words like pneumococcus. Well, I guess we'll have to allow it on a triple word score, too. Good grief.
Oh, is it my turn to play?
Yes, Gladys. Wait a minute. What is that word you're putting down there?
Oh my God, you're not using that word.
Why not? It's the most common used word on television these days.
But that doesn't mean it's in the Scrabble dictionary.
No. I wonder where Brenda is. She was supposed to come here for Scrabble today.
I don't know, but I saw her in the restaurant with Frank the other day. I wonder if they're an item.
And they were at the dance together last week. Now, I don't like to gossip, but... Oh no, I'm down one. And I doubled you.
Does that go above or below the line? I've never been any good at mathematics.
Marvin, how about feeling just a little faster? If you went any slower, these cards would have cobwebs on them.
You want speed or accuracy?
How much is in the pot?
What are we playing, Texas Hold'em, I thought?
No, this is 5 card stud. $2. I'll raise your dollar.
Do they still have that dumb rule about cigar smoking in here?
Yes.
Thank goodness they do. Oh, I'm nuts. I never remember if one no Trump is a convention or not. I mean, when you say no Trump, does that mean something special, or does it just mean that
It means one no Trump. Honestly, if you don't... Oops, I just lost an earring. I can't see it against the pattern of this rug.
Think the Nats will have a chance this year?
In your dreams, buddy. I'm going to New York next week to watch a really good team play.
Come in for a buck. I've got to go to Can, man.
I'm out.
Where the heck was Frank anyway? He
did you hear that? Frank's not here. Brenda's missing. Like I said, I don't like to gossip, but maybe instead of poker and Scrabble, they decided to play doctor and nurse.
Let's see. I got this in, right? Okay, 7 hearts. What? That's my bid.
You're opening the bid with 7 hearts?
Yes.
Okay, double.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought I had all hearts, but now I see that some of them are diamonds.
Yeah.
3 dragons, or whatever that thing is. Did anyone go to the Thursday afternoon movie? I did, and I thought it was awful. They didn't have the sound turned up, and I couldn't hear a word. Oh, well, that movie was ordered by the Deer Owners Committee, and Bambi didn't have a whole lot to say.
Here I am with all consonants again, as usual.
Oh boy, I dropped a tile. The same color as the carpet. I'll never find it.
I heard that a guy once dropped his false teeth on that carpet, and they were never seen again.
Well, you're winning anyway. Just keep on playing with one less tile.
Wait, here it is. I found it. Oh, it's a very nice silver earring.
Hey, that's mine. How did it get all the way over there?
So what do you think about replacing the administration building?
No, we need a new administration building. I think we need a new good deli.
Great deli.
I heard there's a petition to get E&R to keep the outdoor pool open throughout the winter so we can use it as a skating rink. What do you think?
Hey, I am bidding 2 clubs now. You do know what that means.
Yes, I know.
Oh, there goes the air conditioning again. Why do they keep it so freezing in here?
Mahjong!
Mahjong!
Hey! Noisy tiles.
Some people think they own the place.
My thoughts exactly.
So, after they did all the tests, what they found was so rare that they sent her to a specialist in Chevy Chase.
What was it?
Don't ask.
I shouldn't laugh, but is it in the Scrabble dictionary?
I doubt it. What do they call it when somebody has a nose that keeps growing longer and longer? Pinocchio syndrome? Ladies, maybe we should get back to the game.
Good idea, ladies.
I'll say these ladies never stop talking.
You are so rude. Look who's talking. You're the one who's making all the noise.
Except for all the noise you're making with those mahjong tiles. Oh,
Excuse me, are you talking to us?
No, Daisy. Remember your blood pressure.
I'm tired of all these cracks about mahjong tiles.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to make something of it. Don't get excited.
How could you bridge players like a punch in the nose?
Yeah, you and who else?
Boy, you've really got us scared over here.
What's that, old man?
Who you call old man, bitch? Ring my bell, that's my phone.
Thank you. Thank you. Fun and fancy. Thank you. Now we will do our next skit. Arthur. Oh well, the audience seems to be calling for the playwright. Aha! Annette! Please come on stage. Congratulations and thank you for sharing your talent with us. Now to continue, we are about to listen in on a conversation between 2 ordinary folks from Leisure World doing ordinary things as Stan Jones and Sheila Hudson perform That's Good, That's Bad, an Odd Age production.
Hey, you remember my cat, Honey, that's been gone for so long?
Yeah, a little more.
Well, she finally came back today.
That's good.
Yeah, except she brought in kittens with her.
That's bad.
Uh-huh. You know, it says in the paper that science has a cure for everything that's wrong with the brain.
That's good.
Yeah, except it also said that 90% of the x-rays of the head showed absolutely nothing.
That's bad.
Uh-huh. I took a box to this church social the other day. Try to meet some new people, you know.
That's good.
Yeah. Except they didn't tell me you're supposed to put food in the box, and now they think I'm a cheapskate.
That's bad.
I know. I bought some new face cream the other day, too. Supposed to take 10 years off your appearance.
That's good.
Yeah, except my husband tried it for 3 nights in a row. Now they think he's my son.
That's bad.
I know. You know, Spirit Airlines put my luggage on a direct flight to Chicago.
That's good.
Yeah, but I was going to New York City.
That's bad.
I know. And my morning train came in on time today, finally.
That's good.
Yeah, except I left the house at my usual time, so I missed it.
That's bad.
Yeah. You know, I've been betting the same numbers for 8 years on the lottery.
That's good.
It finally came in today. Guess what? I didn't buy a ticket today.
That's bad.
You know, my son said he has a winning ticket for the $10,000 lottery.
That's good.
Uh-huh. Except he had to buy 10,001 tickets to win.
That's bad.
You know, my bookie told me I won $900 at the horse races.
That's good.
Yeah, except the judge fined me $1,000 for illegal betting.
That's bad.
You know, the doctor told me if I took these pills, within 24 hours, I would have a complete recovery.
That's good.
Yeah, except he's been trying to reach me since yesterday.
That's bad.
Yeah. I had a dental checkup today, too. He said the dentist said my teeth were perfect.
That's good.
Yeah, the problem is my gums have to go.
That's bad.
You know, my test came back on my foot, and it showed I didn't pull a muscle in there.
That's good.
Yeah, it showed that I broke a toe instead.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter finally found a cure for her problem dandruff.
That's good.
Yeah, except the product made her hair all fall out. Now she's bald.
That's bad.
Hey, did I ever mention my brother's wife who broke her leg? She walked today.
That's good.
Except she walked out with another man. You know, my sister finally started speaking to me after 30 years.
That's good.
Yeah. Except, the first thing she says to me, she needs a loan.
That's bad.
Uh-huh. You know, I searched all day for my glasses, and I finally found them.
That's good.
Yeah, except I found them, they were in my back pocket, and I found them when I sat down.
That's bad.
Really bad.
Hey, did you notice I burnt my ear really badly? You know, yesterday I was ironing and the phone rang, and I answered it with the iron.
That's bad. What happened to the other ear?
I tried to call the doctor.
That's bad.
Sheila and Stan, just an ordinary couple from Leisure World. Now a skit which you might find very appropriate for this time of year. An odd age production of A Fine Day in February, performed by Karen Brooks, Ed Caglione, and Laura Rittenberg.
There was a pretty good turnout at bingo last night, Gladys, and I missed the grand prize by only one number. Just my luck. I don't know why I keep going. I never win.
I'm sorry I wasn't there. I had a meeting. Did anything interesting happen?
I'll say. That new man that moved into apartment 5D, he was there with Ben Smith. His name is Harold Hill. And needless to say, all the women in the building were doing their best to get an introduction. He's very handsome. I understand he's retired from show business.
Oh, was he an actor?
No, I heard he was in an orchestra. I heard he was in an orchestra. Yeah. And of course, all the women in the building were doing their best to make him feel very welcome.
They're unbelievable. Well, they are welcome to him as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't want to get into that dating game again for all the tea in China.
Here's the elevator. That man inside is the man I mentioned. Let's get out. Good morning, Harold. How are you? I understand, I see that you survived our bingo game last night.
Yes, I survived it nicely. I enjoyed it. I met a number of people that live in our building. Are you ladies going to the first floor? I've pushed the button. Oh, say, the elevator seems to have stopped. Does this happen often?
It has been known to happen. But you just have to stay calm and wait for the maintenance man to come. And if you push that button, it'll ring a bell, and he'll be here very quickly.
Okay, but ring it again. Ring it again. Never mind, I'll do it myself. Can't stand here all day. We're supposed to go shopping. Just my luck. What?
Anybody there?
Nobody's answering.
Dead.
It's dead.
It must be dead.
Yes.
Well, I can't think of anyone I'd rather be stuck in the elevator with than you, ladies. Say. Anything?
Nothing. It's dead. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I'll ring it again.
It's already dead. It's dead. Trust me. Because I tried. It's already dead.
Agnes, let's look on the bright side. We could be stuck between floors. That would be much worse.
You know, it's nice to meet a person that rolls with the punches. Yeah. Would you? Agnes, you okay?
I'm going to keep ringing. I'm going to keep ringing until somebody gets here. And then I'm going to call my attorney about this elevator. I'm sick and tired of the inconvenience.
I met Agnes at bingo last night, but I don't recall meeting you.
Well, that's because I wasn't there.
My name is Harold Hill. I live in apartment 5D.
Well, Harold, I'm Gladys Valley.
As in down in the?
Yeah. And we want to welcome you to Leisure World, and this special experience that we're having with the elevator is what we consider our personal amusement park. You know, people go to the county fair and pay good money for a mystery ride.
Leisure World. Leisure World, my eye. I'm going to keep ringing this until somebody gets here, and then I'm calling my attorney about this elevator. I am sick and tired of the inconvenience.
Agnes, just take it easy. The lights are on, and we even have some music, if you like elevator music.
I'm a musician, and I like all kinds of music. I think elevator music gets a bad rap. This happens to have a very catchy rhythm. You know, 76 trombones.
Oh, Harold, if we're stuck in this elevator much longer, we'll all start dancing.
Good grief, Gladys, doesn't anything bother you? How do you stand here making jokes? Bang on the door or something.
The door is opening. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Let me hold it for you. Come on, ladies.
Well, that's over. Once a day is enough. I think I'm going to take the stairs down to the sidewalk.
Not me. I'm going right back to my apartment and call my lawyer, and I'm not going to budge until I get satisfaction. I'm going to make them pay me for my wasted time.
But, Agnes, we're supposed to take the bus downtown to go shopping.
Shopping can wait. Management's not going to get away with this. I'm going to sue them for all their word.
Gladys, may I walk down with you? I can't wait to get into the sunshine.
Oh, certainly, Harold. It is unusually warm for the 14th day of February.
Say, now that you mentioned the date, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh my, Valentine's Day. I haven't thought about that in years.
I love Valentine's Day, candy, flowers, spending time with someone special.
Kind of like when you were in high school?
Yes, kind of like. Say, may I drop you somewhere? No sense you taking the bus. I'm going right through downtown.
Oh, that's so kind of you, Harold.
Yes. My car is right over there. You can see it through the window. It's the red one. Life is good.
Thank you, Laura, Karen, and Ed. Nothing more exciting than love in bloom. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you a little nostalgia and introduce you to George Burns and Gracie Allen, as played by Saul Penn and Elaine Actor in Gracie's Day at the Doctor's Office.
So, what did you do today?
Well, I went to the beauty shop and I met Clara Bagley, and she was going to the doctor, so I went along with her.
Well, that was very nice of you.
As soon as I got to the doctor's office, I knew he was no good.
He was a bad doctor?
Yeah, all his patients were sick.
You're very observant.
He has a beautiful blonde nurse, and even she was sick.
She was sick too?
Yeah, she kept begging him to take out her appendix.
The nurse wanted her appendix taken out?
Yeah, every time she went into his private office, I could hear her say, "Now, doctor, please, cut it out."
What was the matter with Clara that she had to see a doctor?
Well, I think it was to have the dents taken out of her knees.
She had dents in her knees?
Yes, because every time I looked in the office, he was pounding them out with a little rubber hammer.
I'll explain that to you later.
So while I was in the doctor's office, I was in the waiting room, and I cheered up all the patients.
I knew that you would.
Yeah, oh, and wait till I tell you. There was one little boy sitting all by himself, and he looked so sad. So I brought him around and made everyone shake hands with him.
And that made him feel better?
Yes, he almost forgot he had the measles.
Your friendliness was very contagious.
Yes, I helped the nurse too. I answered the phone for her.
I see.
Someone called up and wanted to know if a man 85 years old could have rickets. And I said, Oh, sure. Let him have as much as he wants, as long as he chews them well.
You were a real big help down there today.
Yes, and oh, there was a doctor in the next office whistling, and...
The doctor was whistling?
Yes, the nurse said that was Dr. Brown, the famous obstetrician.
I see.
She said last year he had 260 babies. So I said, I bet his wife wasn't whistling.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
But in